Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Michu. Michu is from Romania, but he lives in Holland. So let's see what Michu has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Hey,
Hello, how are you?
yeah, good. Hi, William. Hi.
I'm very well. Let's just before we start, that just me clarify. Is your name? Am I saying right? It's Mihai.
Yeah, that's the Romanian version of it. Yeah.
So it's Mihai. I should say Mihai. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but you can say Mishu. Usually that's the short version of it. So you can say just Mishu.
Which one you prefer?
Mishu.
Michu. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
What
So
about
hello,
you,
Michu.
William or Will?
And for me, people call me Willie, Will, William. So whatever you feel like.
William it is. William it is.
Amazing. So how are you, Michu?
Yeah, good. Good. You?
Yeah, very good. So how's your day been so far?
Yeah, it was okay. Busy. Did some stuff that I managed to finish, and while waiting, I continued painting on a new painting I did.
I see. So Michu, tell me where you're from.
Um, right now, I'm in Zandam. It's in Holland. It's very
Okay,
close to Amsterdam, but I was born in Romania.
in Romania. Where's
Yeah.
about in Romania?
Yeah. Well, it's geographically is a really nice place.
Uh-huh.
A lot of friendly people.
Uh-huh.
Economically, it's not that good, but yeah, step by step, we manage.
And how long have you been living in the Netherlands for, in
10
Holland?
years. 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what's the best part of living there, in your opinion?
Possibilities, because I moved here. The sole reason because in Romania I didn't have that many opportunities as an artist,
Mhm.
as I saw from that point of view, and yeah, um, my career is, I think, much more fruitful here than in comparison that what could be in Romania.
I see. I see. And all your family are back in Romania?
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's in Romania, unfortunately, and I left. Yeah, sadly, but it's not a big deal since we have Zoom and technology. It's not that bad. It's okay.
Absolutely. I think nowadays with internet, with the technology, it gets people closer somehow, even though you're far away physically, but
Yeah,
you are able to see them every day and you can talk every day as well. You literally
yeah, but
can.
it's not the same.
I know it's not the
Yeah.
same, but at least you have a taste of how they look or what they are
Yes.
doing. You can kind of. The other day I called my friend and I was literally eating, and he was eating as well. He was in Canada, and I was eating and talk. So both of us, I felt like I was having a meal together.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's yeah, next level stuff. Our new generation. Yeah, it is.
So
It
you
is.
are, an artist. Yeah, tell me a little bit about your career.
If you can say career, I'm. Once I finished college, I finished my master's. I came directly here because my girlfriend was here,
Hmm.
and yeah, I started doing murals. And yeah, if you see my line of work, it's mostly murals.
Uh huh.
But slowly, I try to push myself towards galleries and paintings, and mainly on canvas. But yeah, slow process. 10 years, still grinding.
And so art's always been in your life.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. I mean, at a certain point, you make a difference between childhood and slowly become a young adult, and then it dawns on you what you want to do.
Mhm.
And luckily, it caught me really fast, this passion for painting and art. So
Mhm.
I started drawing. I went to college, studied, and from then I know art since then only,
I
which is
see.
amazing. I really love it.
Amazing, very good. I think when you do something with passion, with with love, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like you are literally doing something nice and like playing.
Yeah, but in today's time is also you have to be good at it. I mean, there's so many people trying to not get that 9 to 5 job and become their own boss. So it's a big hassle when it comes to having success. If you want to go the route of freelance artist or freelance whatever you want to do. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that needs to be in mind in with hand in hand with the romanticizing of your individuality. It's very important.
Absolutely. Mishu, before we start our journey within the magic box, I would you like you to tell me something interesting about yourself?
Um. Okay. Um. If I would live in the '60s, I would be an art forger.
Wow, tell me about it.
In my line of work, I always have to do what my clients want. And in these 10 years, I managed to get the grasp of understanding different styles. So whenever my clients say, hey, man, I want this specific style, I can do it. And one time I really had really had fun with imitating, making a replica of Ed Hopper's painting, the Nighthawks, and that was a lot of fun. It was exactly the same, and I really enjoyed it. So whatever style I'm pretty much confident that I can do, and having a lot of fun with it. I think in the '60s because you can get away with certain things, and yeah, I would do that if I would go into a dark area and be a bit naughty about it. But yeah, that's an interesting thing that I always thought about.
Very good. Are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
As much as I can, yeah.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend. Full of random fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now, just for us to move a little bit before the first
Cool.
question. Let's do it. Right, before we start the game, during the journey, if there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay? All very
Yeah, right, sure.
First question for you is, what did you think was the most challenging part of being a kid?
A kid.
Yeah.
I think to get the grasp of adults, because there was a big difference between your kid life and the adults, and I always tried to blend in with the adults and had opportunities to be in contact with them, but it was always that big ass bridge that was never possible to go over. And I think that's the only thing. Other than that, it was easy peasy.
You have siblings as well?
Yeah, I have a sister, and she's 1 year older than me. She's lovely, but yeah, we just keep contact through a phone, unfortunately. But when I have the chance, I always visit her in Romania.
Also, she's back in Romania.
Yeah, yeah, she has a family, everything, so she's okay.
Amazing. Very good. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, Mishu from Romania. Next question is, do you consider yourself to be a spiritual person and how?
I do. I really enjoy religious art, especially from the Renaissance period till until it ended, unfortunately. But that gives a lot of credit to what is spirituality along history. So I really enjoy studying it and read about it. And in a way, the creative spirit is there, so that can be associated with spirituality.
Amazing. Yeah, I think being spiritual, it's very personal. You know, whatever you are connected with, whatever you believe and takes you in the right direction or makes you feel a good person, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
believe.
right direction. That's another thing because it's subjective.
Yeah, yeah. For the person, it's the right direction to take.
Yeah, yeah.
Next one. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me what's the best part of being an artist? What's the most joy of it? And of course, there's always a challenging part as well. What that would be?
The work, that's great. I really love working. It's always good to have a project upon a project and always keep your mind busy over these things. And the fact that you can create something out of nothing is kind of on the direction of the a gaudy type thing of creationism, but God complex. Yeah, that's the word. Uh, yeah, that's the thing, that you can do something and you can create and also inspire people and make them see life and the world in a different spectrum. That's the good part. Now the bad part is that yeah, bad part. It's the constant struggle of achieving what you want to do. Because if you want to reach a certain level of professionalism, you're always very harsh on yourself. And whenever people say, "Hey, man, that's really good," but you look at it, and after a while, you don't like it. But you have to learn how to let it go, and it's good, and it's just one step, and you go further, and you perfect your craft, and then you go further, and then you become satisfied. You become satisfied when you die, I think. Yeah.
And do you yourself, do you feel more creative doing your arts more during the night or during the day, or there for you it can come anytime?
Well, creating, there are two ways, like two processes. One is thinking, writing down and the theories behind it, and also doing the work, the legwork, like physical labor over it. So in the nighttime when I'm not painting, I'm thinking about what can I paint, how can I make it better, writing down ideas. Even if I go in a social context, I speak with somebody and then an idea pops up. That's also considered work in the sense. But if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So
Very good. Next question for you is, if you were to raise a child, what are the most important things would you like them to learn?
Wow. Yeah. Responsibility. That's a very important thing. Spirit of observation, especially at a young age. It's very important to read the room, know what your limits are. You know what is good. You know what is bad. When you can do certain things that kids can do, and also to be fair and honest. Those are very important aspects. Those are very important attributes.
Absolutely. Very good. Next one. Let's do it, Misha. Okay, next question is, what makes you most uncomfortable about yourself?
Jeans.
Tell me about it.
After a long day, I got used to trainings. And after a long day, for example, if I go out or meet up with a client or stuff like that, when I have those jeans on me, when I go home, it's just like for women with bras. I just need to take off the thing because it's like it's terrible. That's the only thing that I'm uncomfortable with, physically and also mentally. Other than that, I'm super comfortable with anything. Yeah.
So when you meet your clients, you need to kind of dress up in a way that you don't feel very comfortable.
Yeah, well, I learned that the hard way, because usually I don't really mind wherever I go. I just go with my working clothes. I don't mind, but at a certain age, I'm 31. It's kind of important to show a little bit of presence.
Yeah.
That also reflects the respect that you show to your clients and people that you meet. So, yeah, I'm still learning. So, yeah.
Understand, for sure. Next one. Let's do it. Michel, before the next question, what do you miss the most about Romania? When you think about your country, what's the this feeling of, okay, I missed that from your country. And also, do you find a lot of Romanian people around the area where you live or in Netherlands?
Okay. The childhood memories when I go and I go home. I go to Cluj-Napoca where I studied in college. There are certain spots that bring up memories, and you feel like you go kind of back in time. But like place-wise, that's the thing that I miss. What was the other part? The second part?
Do you have do the Romanian community in Netherlands?
Oh yeah. There are not that many, but even with Romanian people and other people, I'm not that social. So even if, for example, I go to Amsterdam and it's very busy and I hear somebody speak Romanian, I don't necessarily say, "Hey, Romania, it's my faci," and everything like. No. But yeah, there are a lot of people who left the country.
My
better living.
Actually, I live with a very good friend of mine. She's from Romania as well.
Oh, nice. What's her name?
Her name is Roxana.
Roxana, yeah, nice.
Lovely friends. Yeah, we've known each other for a few years, and yeah, we're living together with her fiancé, Italian.
Nice, very nice. I heard, like, I always thought, like, even now I think that Romanians, when they go in a different country, they're super nice people. Every time I hear friends talking about Romanians, oh, super nice. But I think that's a survival mechanism. So they can be more accepted because there are certain how do you say, stereotypes that certain countries have. And yeah, we do the best we can to be super positive and friendly.
Absolutely. Next question is, what is the scary thing that happened to you?
Scary thing. We went to Luxembourg with my now wife, ex-girlfriend.
Oh wow!
And we went to this tree climbing zipline activity. And she's crazy about extreme sports. She did bungee jumping. Okay, not skydiving yet, but I'm sure she's gonna do. And I was so scared, I couldn't speak. And I did the zipline thing, but it was scary as hell. And not a big fan of heights. So I think that was the scariest experience.
Your wife, she's from Romania as well?
Yes, but she lives more. She left Romania and lives here for a longer time than me.
I see. So you met in Netherlands?
No, actually, we met in Romania, but I was still in high school, and she already lives here, so it was an off and on relationship. And yeah, it's a long story of getting together.
Oh,
but a beautiful one nonetheless.
I'm sure for you to call her a wife, for sure it must be a beautiful one.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Saying that, what's the biggest difference between both of you and the biggest similarity?
I am more conservative and she's more bubbly and social and stuff. She's more adventurous when it comes to going out, doing activities and stuff. And basically that's it. But both of us were at the same level.
That's funny. Ready for another one?
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's do it. Hey, Mishu from Romania. Next question is, if you could be in somebody's skin, in somebody's place for 24 hours, who that would be and why?
Oh, yeah, I would say Rembrandt. Rembrandt van Rijn, because besides the fact that he was a businessman, when it comes to his paintings, he was also a collector, and he knew a lot of people in Amsterdam when he was in his prime. And having that life, I always fantasize about that, just going and meeting people and just being so obsessed about painting and art, and just every single fiber of his being was just painting and working and collecting and art and becoming somebody that can be mentioned along history. So yeah, Rembrandt, yeah, pretty much.
And he's your big inspiration regarding art, someone that's always looking up for, or
Not necessarily, because from each artist that I find intriguing and interesting and successful, I take bits and pieces. For example, Picasso's character, he was a straightforward guy. He couldn't care less about other people's opinion. Johannes Vermeer, he was very systematic when it comes to his painting. Even Dali, being obsessed of surrealism and seeing the world in a different spectrum. So from each artist, I take bits and pieces and take inspiration from that.
And in the beginning of the interview, you mentioned about being an artist to Romania can be challenged. Yeah, why is that, in your opinion?
Cool. This was a mentality from 10 years ago. So I don't know what is the landscape now when it comes to the art world in Romania, but I hear good things, that people actually invest, people actually give about art, but people don't necessarily focus on luxuries when it comes to purchasing high-end art or investing in a mural, giving thousands of euros for a painting that it's for 10 years or such. So the mentality there, I think it's a bit for what is necessary instead of what is luxury. But slowly, I haven't been there and actually lived there for 10 years. So that was my mentality back then, but maybe it changed.
I see. All right. Next one. Let's do it. Sure. Next question is, what is your... Okay, this one, you are married. I don't know if it's going to be a good question for you, but you can change, okay? Yeah. What is your funniest memory of a date that you had?
Funniest memory of a date? Yeah, one time I had this really nice chemistry with a chick. I was in high school, and we agreed to meet up, but she didn't show up. And I waited for an hour, and I had everything, money prepared. I was really nicely dressed, all prepared my lines and telling her how beautiful she is, but she didn't show up. She fell asleep, and she called me and said, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." And that's when I realized I shouldn't be angry. I shouldn't be upset. It happens. And then I just said, "Oh, that's not a problem." And after that, we met up a couple of times and we just laughed about it. And that was pretty funny.
Wow. I'm glad that you had like understanding about it, because some people, they would be so mad.
No, they take it personally, and if that happens, you have to understand. Okay, she's not into you, or is just not working out, and maybe she doesn't have the courage to tell you and stuff like that. Move on. It's
absolutely. 3 questions left for you, Michu. Let's do it.
Oh.
Right, but before the next question, if you could pick just one of your art that you've done in your life, which one is your favorite and why?
So far,
like a piece of art that you go like, okay, that's my
favorite. I don't even know if I have it here.
I thought it was this one by your side. I thought it was this one because you want on your right-hand side. This one.
Oh, well, yeah. This one is a project that I'm working on, and it's from an inspiration of Caravaggio. But I have one small painting. I don't know where it is exactly, but it's a skull and an orange. and I did that as an experiment on different mediums.
Hmm.
But the skull representing death, and I always associate people eating oranges as very friendly. I don't know why. It's from childhood or whatever, but it's a small little painting. But they say that artists and philosophers and people of high regard of civilization and stuff, they really like to have a skull in their office to remind themselves of their mortality. So I have that, and it's very dear to me. I would never sell it.
Wow. And how old were you when you did it?
Sorry?
How old were you when you did this? Art?
20, 21. 21? Yeah, 21, I think.
Very good. Next question is, what season of the year you feel more connected with and why?
Autumn. Because it's kind of like it kind of feels when you did your job and now you can just retire and die, and it's very symbolic for multiple reasons, but the main reason is because of just doing a good job in spring and summer, and then nature just relaxes and just dies out, and slowly it's that job well done, you did good.
And your birthday is around autumn or not?
Yeah, it's on Halloween actually, 31st of October.
Wow. Yeah, somebody told me once that you feel very connected with the season when you were born. And
Yeah.
actually, for me, works very well as well because I'm in 17th of November. And
Oh,
the autumn always, it has been my favorite season of the year as well. It's something about the colors, about it's not too cold, not too warm. It's kind of a
yeah.
mixture. It's a beautiful season for sure.
Oh, well, it's last month. Happy birthday.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I was in Portugal. I went to celebrate in Portugal with my closest friends.
Oh, nice. That's
It
really
was
good. It's
really
good.
nice. They,
Good to
they come.
reconnect with friends.
Yeah. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me what was the most difficult thing for you when you arrived in Holland to adapt yourself to the country?
Mm. Oh, difficult. Um, like being myself and just be very cordial and very nice, and not being like a stranger in the new world is always uncomfortable in so many perspectives. But yeah, to fit in, but slowly it just you just get used to it, and then you just become yourself, and then that's it.
How about the language for you? It's okay. You speak Dutch?
No, my Chinese is better than my Dutch, but in my line of work, it's not necessary, because it was a culture shock for me when I came to Holland. Even old people know how to speak English. Everybody knows how to speak English, and once I got that registered, I was like, yeah, I don't really need to learn this language. Everybody speaks English. It's okay, and yeah, they're okay speaking in English.
One of my best friends, he lives in Helmond, in Holland. So I've been so many times in the Netherlands, like a lot, a lot. I was there in August, actually. I was in Amsterdam in August the last time I went, but I've been like more than 30 times, like a lot of times.
Also in Amsterdam, you went to Amsterdam?
I did. I was. It was the Gay Pride in Amsterdam, so I went for the Pride.
Oh,
And the,
nice, nice. It's so colorful, so crazy. The gay parade, gay pride, and everything.
my
It's
God, I never seen the event. Was the parade like by the canal?
yeah,
I was like, my goodness, that's like a that's
yeah.
so.
It's such a spectacle. Jesus Christ! I've been twice,
Uh-huh.
and it's like so much positive energy and so much
Yeah.
happiness. It was a bit too much for me, but it was awesome. Yeah.
Next question for you is: how long can you go without checking your phone?
3 months, I think. I
Wow,
don't.
you don't
Yeah,
use it
no.
much.
Not as long as people know that I'm okay, and I know that what I need to do I can do. I'm okay. It doesn't matter. But a large portion of my inspiration I take from Pinterest, and my phone helps me with that a lot. But I got my reference pictures stock for, I don't know, I think 10 years now. So I can even live without a phone. I don't give.
Wow, amazing. Ready for the last one? Last question. Let's do it. Michu, before the last question, people watch the interview right now. Yeah, would you like to maybe start a career as an artist? They know their talents, but for some reason, something are holding them back, or they're not express themselves. What would be your best piece of advice for those people? Would you like to start their passion? Put it out.
Yeah. Know very well what you want to do and which direction you want to do, and don't change that direction. If you want to go into design, stick with it. If you want to go painting, stick with that and be very good. And visual in art, it's just the peak of the iceberg. You have to study theory, other artists. You have to go very deep in all the knowledge and everything that you that history and the internet can offer you regarding that specific branch that you want to study, and be consistent. Yeah, the consistency, like not every day, because everybody like say, do it every day. No, don't do it every day. Some days you just want to chill. Some days, but think with it and be with it, and that being like your second nature in a way. If that happens, then you're a good step towards success as an artist.
Amazing. Last question for you is, what is something not many people know about you?
Well, if I say it, then everybody will know. Yeah, not a big fan of chit chat.
Okay, fair enough. You don't like small talks.
Yeah, like talks that they're not that meaningful, because then I don't associate the person with meaning. So like if there are surface level conversations just for the sake of conversations, it's a total turn off, and I don't want that. I don't want to associate people with that. So that's why I always like to get into meaningful conversations. Try not to have a monologue, more like a dialogue with the person. But yeah, that's something that, not that I have so many people that I know, but yeah, that's one of them.
All right. Okay. It's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking.
Yeah.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game.
Yeah.
Money.
Power.
One word for family.
Love.
And one word for love.
Consistency.
Okay. Sex.
Skin.
Lies.
Deception.
One word for politics.
Tough.
Religion.
Complicated.
Fear.
Strength.
One word for friendship.
Strength.
Desire.
Need.
Regret.
Regret comes with regret. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, regret.
Okay. Success.
It's a mirror thing.
Success.
Success. Happiness.
Wish.
Star.
One word for happiness.
Fulfillment.
One word for Holland.
Country.
One word for Romania.
Country.
And the last one now. Contemporary artist. One word.
You cut me off. Well, there is a saying in Romania that there are so many that they're trash. So I want to say trash, but in the sense of the numbers, how many they are, not the quality of it. Although that's debatable, but like the number, like a lot. Let's say numerous.
I see. All right. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your lovely wife for a coffee, and I'm going to ask her, tell me the most beautiful thing about Michu, and tell me something that he still needs to work on to improve on. What she would say?
That he's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to believe, but yeah. And that he needs to work on is his goals.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure she knows what she's talking about. She knows.
Oh yeah, she knows. Oh yeah, she knows.
Let's play now Michu and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before
Oh yeah, actually I did, because I was thinking about a question.
Okay.
And okay, so I don't know how personal this is, but I hope you can answer. Is your social media personality reflect your true self, and why?
Wow, good question, actually. Good question. And I'll tell you now. Right, before I start, if you check my social media, like for the last 2 years, mostly is about the magic box. I promote every single day, like the magic box. They're all only pictures. You can find, sometimes I post one picture of holidays or, something like a positive message, and I post something, but 99% of my posts on social media, they are about the magic box. But before the magic box, I would say that most of the people who knows me or they approached me on social media for some reason, it was about my positivity. I post a lot of if you scroll down for the last 2 years, you're gonna find a lot of positive quotes that I was posting every day, like a positive quote, or I was posting as well some something that I saw that was interesting that could maybe connect with other people if I thought that maybe a friend was going through something, or something positive.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, time to time I was posting as well some pictures of vacation, holidays, or a friend celebrate their birthday. So back to your question, I think yes, I think would reflect my personality, because I tend to be very positive. I tend to be very open-minded as well. And so I think, good question, actually. I like the question. It's something that it reflects myself as well. Even though right now, with the channel, I try to post a lot of teaser videos of the interviews. That's something that's something that I find when I'm editing the video. It's something that I think that's I don't know, can express something about the interview, or can something connect with the interview that maybe people are gonna connect with, or something different, or something interesting, or anything. Could be something funny as well. So anything that I think that's like a teaser video from the interview that is gonna connect with people, is gonna show a little bit about what the interview is about, I posted. So yes, I think everything that I post there's something connect with myself somehow and express the way I am, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because that's interesting, because whoever we are in a normal day-to-day is a bit different. It's a bit different when you have a camera in front of you. It's kind of the Hawthorne effect, because you try to emulate a certain character that people want to either relate with or liked, and It's very interesting because I consider this your project, the Magic Box, very interesting because it's kind of in 10 years. I look at this video on YouTube, and it's kind of a retrospective
Yeah,
of who I am as an individual, and then it kind of either helps me or makes me be more critical. But it all depends on the individual how he sees it. But it's something very interesting, and that's why I decided to do this, and that's why the question, because you're kind of in my personal opinion, you're helping to push the boundaries of what is connectivity between people and technology, and the possibilities how people can grow and even express themselves, because it's very difficult to with these questions. Nobody asks these questions. It's like I people wish that people ask these questions, and
yeah.
that's a positive thing.
Thank you so much, Michu. Thank you. And I totally understand your point as well. And I think when people watch those teaser videos, sometimes, there is a topic or something that maybe they never talk about, or maybe they never heard about, or maybe
Yeah,
it's about open people's minds in a way. You know what I mean? It's about people to understand more that we are vulnerable, we have sad moments, we have beautiful moments, we have
yeah.
challenging moments, and it's okay to express, it's okay to show off, it's okay to
It's
show
necessary. It's
absolutely
necessary.
necessary,
Yeah,
absolutely necessary. And of course, when you see, interviews with famous people, you know what they talk about. It's okay
yeah,
as well.
no,
But
yeah,
when you see someone like us, we are, nobody knows about us. We are we are not popular people, and it's good to see those people talking, because
exactly.
like a real life is like somebody we are sharing our story. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
again, it's, as you said, in 10 years' time, it's like we are making memories right now. You're gonna look
exactly.
back in 10 years' time, you're gonna go like, oh my God, I changed a lot my point of view, or you're gonna go, oh, I'm glad I said that because I still think the same way. You know what I mean? So it's all
Yeah,
connected.
exactly.
It's amazing. So thanks so much for taking your time and
Oh, thank
for,
you.
for sharing this moment with me, because again, you just made me memories now.
Yeah, exactly. And I really appreciate you doing this.
Thank you so much. And before you go, if you can share a positive message or something that you live by.
Oh, yeah, I looked up because I have a bunch, but there is one that I really liked, and it's from Diderot,
Mhm.
and he says that when science, art, literature, and philosophy are simply the manifestation of personality, they are on a level where glorious and dazzling achievements are possible, which can make a man's name live for thousands of years. I really like that.
Amazing. Actually, before you go, tell me what's your favorite Romanian word?
Sarmale, because I'm hungry. And sarmale is stuffed cabbage with meat, and it's delicious. If you go to Romania, sarmale you have to have.
Tarmali is like a roundish thing that they it takes time to do it, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, but
I've,
it's delicious.
I've tried once. She did it. She cooked once, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I want to eat that
Yeah.
every day."
Wait, she used tomato sauce or without?
I don't remember. I don't think it was with tomato sauce. If I'm wrong, I don't remember.
Because there are so many types how you can do it, but my favorite is with tomato sauce and small, not that the size of my fist like Granny used to do. But they're delicious. So yeah, lucky you. Good to have a Romanian as a friend.
I tried already for sure. And when I tried for the first time, I was like, "Oh my god, I want to have that every day." But it takes time for sure. It
Yeah, it
takes time.
takes time, but it's worth it. Nice.
Ishu, thanks so much for the interview. Regards
It
to
was a
our
pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, William.
keep in touch. Take
You
care.
keep in touch, man. Take care. Good night.
Bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.